And here we are once again in City Skylines. This is the area that we built the previous episode. It has expanded quite a bit. I added this commercial and office district. And a few buildings, residential buildings as well. Quite a few actually. Yeah. There is the commercial stuff here. And this little island here, away from this here, for the incineration plant. It has its own power that I later hooked up here. We still got a bit of space to build some more. Looks quite nice, if I say so myself. Or we can let the game run now again. These highways still not too crowded. This is getting a bit more use. People can get off here. I built some off ramps and on ramps here. This was a little bit tricky to add. I forgot to do this one here, I think, and then I had to drive all the way over here in order to get into the city. So that didn't go quite according to plan, but I fixed it. This is getting a bit more crowded, and I added this area here. Some farmlands. This is fertile land. And I just noticed that I made a bit of a mistake. This should be farmland as well, and then more housing around it. And that's why we'll be focusing on this episode, to add some more farmland. Let's see if we can also... Oh, there's ore here in the hills. And a bit of forestry maybe here. That might be cool. And then build housing around it like this. As you might notice here, we got oil now. I discovered some oil right here. Here are the oil fields. Unfortunately, I think people moved away from working in the forestry area here. And they started working here, so we had a bit of a crisis here. Oh, we still do a little bit. And I added this little island here. People living right next to the highway here, in order for them to work here. Oh, now stuff is getting on fire as well. Oh well. And I moved the Space Needle from over here to right here in my tourist area, but I don't think it's working properly because no one is ever visiting it. It might be broken or some sort. I don't know. I also added this little road so that people can go easier to this district over here. They don't necessarily have to use these highways. The ore district is still going, although they seem to be a little bit low on supplies. Still plenty of trucks going in and out. I tweaked this whole area a little bit because it was all getting convoluted with traffic. Added a little train thing here, the rural station that you can find on the Steam Workshop. There goes the train. A couple of passengers there. Nothing major. But it seems to do its job. And we have connected the airfield. I moved the airfield here to get it a little bit closer to the industrial area. It almost always says 0 though. And then sometimes it says 60, and I think I've seen a number over 100 at some point. You would think with all these touristy kind of buildings that there will be more tourists. I guess they also come in by train, but as you know, my train situation isn't all that great. Here there might be some tourists here. Yeah. They're probably all getting stuck. This thing here is getting stuck. Maybe I should remove that. Let's remove this. There you go. Maybe that will help a little bit. Anyway, and all the other parts are still working correctly. Might have tweaked some things here and there, but this is all. I removed the train station, but it also didn't really help all that much. This is still going. Everything is still going nicely. We tweaked things here once again. Sort of an endless process of tweaking. Oh, there's a bit of a traffic line here. I moved the highway up a little bit, and that seems to have helped a little bit. Still got some tiny jams here and there, but it still moves. Nothing terribly stuck. Yeah, there's still some problems here and there, but nothing too major, I hope. Well, they're all complaining about lack of materials. It'll fix itself. Let's just assume it will. We can tweak endlessly, as I have said previously. Let's move these buildings a little bit, so that we can get some new stuff in. I changed some of these lower residentials to higher density, because these were also complaining about lack of workers. This guy still is. Not enough workers. So more people can move in and then work over here, I hope. Anyway, let's start building things. I think I'll have to add some more residential before I add more of these farmlands, because every time I add things here, then they start complaining about not enough workers. They mainly need uneducated workers, so we'll just build a district for dumb people right here. Well, uneducated people don't necessarily have to be dumb, but let's assume for this game that they are. We don't need any real fancy roads, do we? No. Let's not make all squares. We'll do something nice. Oh, we still got the curvy road on. Yeah, they'll be complaining, won't they? Well, we still could use the curvy road. That's not the way I had that in mind. Yeah, maybe a little bit like this. Well, that leaves us with quite a bit of room for expansion. We do this and then build some more farm and woodland here in the middle maybe, and then add some houses around here, around the highway, and over here where people can live. Yeah, that would be cool. I got a plan, as you might notice. Let's see how this works out. I think we need a bit of a more steep curve. Maybe like this. Always a bit tricky to get this right. Well, that's not quite. Let's do it like this. Would I connect this or maybe another curve? Yeah, let's put in another curve. We'll mix the high residential with that's too fancy for the rural people. No, we need straights. There you go. His nice house with a pool is now destroyed. I guess we'll have a bit of wasted space here in the middle. Let's start by putting a nice park down there. Maybe some other services. The dog park would be cool. That's a nice size, small park. I can never find Getting a bit much, all these. There's the dog park. Doesn't really seem to like curved roads all that much. There, nicely in the middle. Let's put some fire here as well. And maybe a medical thing here. There you go. Basic school, the elementary. So that we got all our services right here in the middle. Oh yeah, I was planning on putting some more roads in. Ah. At least we can easily move these. Let's not make it too symmetrical. It looks kinda cool. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Let's move this one out of the way. There you go. This is starting to shape up nicely. I thought I had already water down here. No, I had water down here, not here. Well, that's easily corrected. And we connect this, and then we leave. Would be nice if we could get by without all these stupid these things here, but guess we'll have to do for now. We'll remove them later. There you go. Already looking quite nicely. Should I add another park? Oh, maybe one of those basketball courts. I kinda like those. Here in the middle. There you go. And then we'll put some higher residential in the center. Boink, boink. And we'll surround that with the lower residential. Wow, people are already moving in. I haven't even finished my district yet, and they're already moving in. Let's not put too much at once. Maybe some lower commercial on the outsides, so they have some somewhere to shop. And we'll see how this goes. Let's give them some room for supermarkets and stuff like that. There you go. We need uneducated people here. Yeah. 4 young adults, totally uneducated. Didn't even see them moving in. You wonder where they come from, but alright. And now we should be able to add some farmland. This spot, obviously. And here as well, I guess. Let's see how the zone currently is. Oh, we'll just add this as well. Don't think we need to create separate zones for this area. Just to be sure. Of course, once we do the wood thing here, then we'll be needing another zone and use the forestry industry thing there. As far as I know, you can't combine them. I haven't tried that yet. Oh, they seem to like this road. Wondering if I should have made it a highway. Will be a nuisance to do that later on. Anyway, we'll add these roads since it sort of fits with the rural area. Oh, there's just someone moving in here, I guess. Well, they'll be gone. Sorry about that. We'll keep this curved road kind of thing going. Well, maybe not like this. Let's try to use the okay, that wasn't too bad. Almost getting better at this. What? Extend it like this, and then we'll add another curvy road like this. Yeah, a little bit of overlapping would be okay. Well, let's just stick with this for a moment and leave this alone, because it probably will have trouble enough finding people to work. And we'll give it some time to see how it develops. Still a high demand for industry or offices. It's kind of dumb that they're not separated. Offices are for the higher educated people. Are we fine on the vitals? Yeah, seems to be okay. Oh, the crematorium usage. We should add one of those here as well. In the unfortunate event that anyone dies. I have a feeling I'm gonna need some roundabout somewhere here eventually. Well, they didn't waste any time because they're already moving in. That's kind of cool. Let's see if we can add the roads. Should I do this one or this? I guess we'll do it like this. A bit more curvy would be nice. There you go. We'll add some low residential here. That would be a bit of a weird house. Let's do it like this. Still plenty of space to live. Yeah. Starting to look good. Wow. They didn't waste any time either. How many hamburger joints do you want? Look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is some kind of a go nuts donuts. Okay. Well, at least it's different from the hamburgers. You would think that they would be needing some sort of groceries more, but not quite sure the game works like that. We can start removing this already annoying me, and also takes up space, as you might notice. Yeah, we'll need this one. Yeah, now they need workers. Right next to the crematorium. Always trouble, all these businesses, finding people that want to work there. None of those kind of problems right now here. Oh, 7 highly educated, okay. I guess the university here is responsible for the... Oh no, that's a high school. I thought I had a university here as well. Yeah, there it is. I guess that's also servicing this area since it has quite a bit of a reach. Let's take a look how the other areas are doing, and then we'll get back to that area. First, we'll be needing the services here as well of the garbage disposal thing. Wow, garbage protection. That is quite a bit. So this is supposed to serve this here as well now. Well, there's no garbage bags showing up just yet, so guess that works for now. Getting a bit more crowded here. I don't know if this will be able to handle with high volume. Looks really cool though. For now it's okay. If things get out of hand, we'll have to think of something else, but... Let's see the ore district. Not doing really as good as I thought of. Oh, now we're producing 0 units even. Yeah, oh, this is kind of gray here. Here as well. Although, this is more of a forest, I guess. Did I make a mistake? Well, this is gray too. And here as well. Well, I'm not sure that's working properly. Maybe I'll have to tweak that at some point or another. Yeah, they're all complaining about lack of... Kinda weird though. Anyway, let's see how the oil thing here is doing. Oh. Do we have enough fire services here? No, apparently not. Well, that's easily fixed. We'll put one right here. That should be okay. We had a bit of a fire problem apparently. Wow. I've never seen so many fires at once. Let's... Yeah. Well, there's a fire station right here. That is kind of weird. Yeah, let's not mention the trains. That's still completely broken. Once I'm done with this area here, then we'll have to unlock all the 25 tiles, I think. And then we can totally build all of these other areas around. Like this here would be pretty cool, and here as well. And then maybe we can do something with the trains and fix that situation. Wow, this is now really crowded. This looks pretty cool. Yeah, that does look cool. Bridges are pretty nice. Our shopping district seems to also work fine. There's more fires here. Ugh. Yeah, that's a problem if you think that an area is working fine and then you start building somewhere else and all these terrible things happen. There probably was a bit of a mention here every now and then, but then nobody pays attention to this anymore, I guess. Let's see if we need to add some fire service. There you go. Not quite sure why. Oh, yeah, that is zoned. There's the... Oh, there is already a fire. Wow, that's kind of dumb. So there was a firehouse here and it totally neglected all the fires around it. Oh well. This looks cool as well. I always like these islands with high residential and then the lower residential around it. It's quite a bit of wasted space here and here. Let's see if we can do something about that. I'm sorry, I'm gonna destroy your house for the greater good. I'm sure they'll understand. There you go. Sometimes you have to be a bit ruthless as a mayor. Well, there are fancy roads, so maybe a park here. Yeah. Oh, there's already quite green. Maybe one here. A plaza. Maybe something small. There's a small park here, if I'm not mistaken. Small playground. Yeah, that is kind of small. There you go. All those happy faces. People here are not quite as privileged as the other ones. Yeah, they're still quite happy. Here's the university. If I put down a park, I'm removing all these fine folks here out of their homes. Don't think that's the way to go. Maybe down here. Let's take a look at what we have here. If we have a nice park. Small park. Well, wherever I put it, I'm gonna put people out of their homes anyway. What's this here? This is... oh, some offices. They can start their business elsewhere, I'm sure. Small playground, plaza with trees. This is the one. Oh, I already had it selected. There you go. All sorts of happy faces. Yeah, that should be better. Are you upgrading? I'm hearing all these sounds of upgrading. Ploink, ploink. And let's take a look. Yeah, we got this problem now again. Maybe I put up too many of these for now. Well, these got their they got their employers, employees. Still a bit of unused space here in the middle. That's kind of a shame, but well, people are moving in. I hope they'll be working here and not somewhere else. Anyway, we're closing in on the 30-minute mark. I don't want to make this too long. So we'll continue with this district here in the next episode. And we'll see how it pans out, if this problem here will be fixed. And I'll hope to see you again sometime. Bye bye.